To all of this, it's looking fantastic, beautiful. But I'm thinking, are we ready for this? Because, you know, WAEC and ECO are completely different from JAM. JAM, just 50 questions, 3-4 courses. I mean, that's an average of 200 questions and all. And, I mean, you're done with your paper one day, you know. So if you have to write JAM, one day you're done with all the exams. But for WAEC and ECO, you have to write like 7 courses, 8, thereabout. Subjects, different subjects. And then we know that registration for WAEC is more. WAEC and ECO is more. I mean, the average student, whether in the village or whatever, just want to have the WAEC certificate. Unlike JAM, not everybody wants to progress. And again, we know the challenges with JAM, so not everybody's, you know, enrolling at the same time. But for WAEC, it's, I mean, it's quite huge. Do you think that all of this, you know, would, I don't know, do you think it's possible?
Possibility, yes, it is. I think it's possible. And with the strategy that they have deployed, from what I've heard, that they are running an hybrid model, which means running both the PAP and also the CBE concurrently. Yes, that's achievable. Now, looking at the CBE specifically, there are infrastructural gaps which we would not shy away from. One of it is the fact that we have schools within the rural areas that may not even have seen a computer before. We have schools within the rural area that don't even have power to power these systems. We have schools within the rural area that don't have internet connectivity. Some of them, these are the infrastructure that is needed, or that are needed for the implementation of this project, if we want to look at it holistically. So these are gaps that needs to be covered. These are gaps that needs to be addressed. If we want to implement this kind of project in states like Lagos, that has very high broadband and internet penetration rate, that has, to a large extent, good power supply, and whose schools, we can say at least above 80% of schools would have, may have seen a computer before. So we would say that, yes, it's a good to go in states like Lagos, but we can't compare the implementation of this project in Lagos to states like Borno, who has insecurity issues, or Zamfara, where students may not even have had the opportunity to see a system, talk more of using it for exams. So the possibility of implementing this project is good. It's not something that we'll have to run away from. We either implement it now or we implement it later. But the bottom line is that this is the future of exams. Globally, it's something that is being adopted as a form of assessment. And one advantage of this is that it's taking us back to the original form of assessment. Assessment largely started as long as the word began, and the first form of assessment was using oral and observation, which is what we're doing. The interview that the questions you're asking is a form of assessment, trying to assess how they've been. So that has been the first stage. Looking at history now, first stage of assessment. But we grew to pen and paper, where we began to write things down. We began to conduct exams, and that was even initiated in China. And now the difference is that the first form of assessment largely assess what you know, but the pen and paper form of assessment is largely able to assess what you read and not what you know. So people go to exams for the purpose of writing what they have read and not what they have studied or what they have been able to integrate within them. So this form of assessment, which is the next form, is with CBE and CBT, is taking us back to the stage where we are being assessed based on what we know, because the exams will be dynamic. The questions you are asking candidate A will be different from the question you're asking candidate B, and the questions can be changed. Let's say you're asking, did Amaka go to school today, to candidate A. That Amaka as a name can change when he's asking the candidate B. Probably did Jude go to school today. So dynamism.
Our children are smarter. They are smarter today. I mean, I'm sure you know that already.